I like that sound. That means shit is finna start.
Yo, YouTube, it is time. Let me put my hair back, and then let me put this beanie on, because I was chilling here, minding my own business, working on some photos for the resale account. If you guys don't follow it, change that, Robitussin Poppy. It'll be somewhere on the screen and the description below, along with the link to all my other social networks. Anyways, I was just editing some photos, and I heard a knock on the door. And if it's what I think it is, it should be the USPS. Nope, never mind. UPS guy. I've been waiting for these packages all day. I'm pretty excited. Let's see. Bam! Do we have all of them? 1, 2, and 3. Oh shit. Hold on one second. Let me just make it a little bit brighter in the backdrop for you guys. Alright guys, so today we have a Supreme unboxing, and these should be the pieces from the Supreme Araki collab. Actually, let me move this up just a little bit. Now what's crazy is before this released, I did not like remember his name at all or recall his name. I've never like researched this dude or really known a whole bunch about him. But I have seen his pictures before, just I guess in the photography world. Obviously, like I've been interested in photography, so I'm always looking for photographers. His style is not something that I really gravitate towards. I think he's a lot better than other people in his field. It's just not my personal style of photography or my preference of photography. Some of it's pretty dope though. It's fairly like contemporary. He does like a lot of like Kenbaku or whatever the fuck it is, like Japanese bondage and shit. But yeah, this is a collab that they did with him. And on top of that, I also have another collab in here, which is the Supreme Playboy collab, which is probably my favorite Playboy piece from this season. Before we get into it, of course, if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, change that. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @thestarlife. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below. That'd be really, really bad if I just dropped this knife when I'm doing this. I mean, it probably would've hit my foot. Luckily not my penis, because it's a little bit in front of that, and I got a small little wiener, so there's no way it would have hit it, you know? But yeah, so go follow me on Instagram. It'll be on the screen and the description. My Instagram's fire. Everyone who follows that knows it's fire. While you're following me on Instagram, you can follow me on all my other social networks, like my Twitter, my Snapchat, my SoundCloud for sure, and my Tumblr. Anyways, for the first pickup, ooh, the Orchid long sleeve in black. I don't remember what colors I got. I think I just got black and white. Honestly, like, if you watch the other videos, a lot of people give me credit for being really quick when it comes to getting stuff and getting it before it sells out. However, I'm not gonna lie, man, I was slipping on this drop. Like, I don't know why, I was just like really, when it dropped, I could not find the pieces. I'm sitting there like frantically searching, and like an idiot, I didn't have the long sleeve, like the tops and the tees or whatever, little category opened. That's something you should do, so that way it's easier to find the pieces, and it's not so like, you know, you don't have a bunch of extra shit just piled in there and you're searching through all this stuff for one certain piece. So go to the category that that piece is in first. But I did not do that. I kind of just like last minute, like quickly got to my computer, typed in Supreme, got there just in time, like a minute before, and I'm just sitting there like refreshing the new page. They dropped it and I couldn't find the pieces. I don't know, it was frantic, but I still was able to acquire 2 of the tees before they sold out. On the left breastises, it says Supreme right there, and on the back you have this orchid graphic, and yeah, it looks like a virgin flower. And then it says Araki down at the bottom underneath that as well. Now from a photography standpoint, I actually do fuck with this piece pretty heavy. I like this piece because I feel like you can draw a bunch of different interpretations. Like, you could see 2 girls kissing, you could also see just what it is, which is a flower. You could see something else right here. You could also see a person, like, you could see like this would be like a tongue. I don't know, it's just like a very, very dope piece. This is definitely a really sick picture. And I like this picture a lot more than the other picture, which we will get into depending on which pieces. I don't know which bag it is, but one of these bags has the other picture, and I think this graphic is a lot sicker in my opinion. That being said, at the end of the day, they are just tees with graphics on them. Really, the big hype is because obviously it's Supreme. I will say the one thing I do like about Supreme is the fact that they could charge a lot more for these and they'd still sell out, but they do still charge a relatively normal price for most of their t-shirts. All right, we got the sticks, which we will review at the end and see all the stickers that I got. All right, the next bag, we got, bam, the other graphic. I picked the right one. Now, because these are the collab tees, they are a little bit more expensive. So the collab tees are like $44. They could have still charged more. They all sold out really quickly. Damn, this is actually really soft. I like this. So the front graphic right here, it said that it could represent a pussy, or a vagina, or a vaginal crevice of sorts, which is basically an anatomical body part between the female's legs. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Some of you may have one, who knows? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Get it? Because like some girls, especially, you know, back in the day, used to have bushes. It's their pubic hair region. Anyways, we're getting a little too explicit on this channel. So, what I was saying is we have this graphic right here, which can be interpreted as that. Honestly, this t-shirt was okay to me. I do not think it was worth the $44. I know a lot of people disagree with me, and you watching this, you might disagree with me. It's just my opinion. That's totally fine to have your own opinion. I think it's a fairly cool t-shirt, and the main reason I got it was because I do fuck with it, but I do not think it's worth the price tag. I don't think it's worth the increased price tag. I think ultimately they charged the increased price tag because if it was $32, the markup on resale would just be way too high. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense from a marketing standpoint why they charge more, but in terms of like actual value, I don't think it's necessarily worth more. It is pretty dope though. What I do like is the back, of course, Araki for Supreme. I think that's actually the dopest part. When it comes to the graphic, like I said, personally, I like the orchid graphic more. I guess just from like a photography standpoint, that one speaks to me. All right, and the last pickup, which I actually don't remember if this was from that week or from a different week. I don't know. I get mixed up. I get them all confused. Supreme takes so long to ship to me that like I'm still waiting on several things from Supreme. I have quite a few packages in the mail. I'm pretty stoked about this. I honestly don't know if this was worth it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my personal, but I'm pretty sure that the logo is printed on the sleeve. And I don't know, we'll just get into it, we'll see for ourselves. But, ooh, the quality is nice, it's definitely soft. It is printed on the sleeve, so that's kind of a letdown. It's got a little bit of cut and sew action. You have this top part, which is why they get away with calling it a football tee or whatever, because it has like this cut and sew on the top. You see that line across the top? That's like a little cut and sew action going on. It is really soft. It's pretty cool. It's just a black tee with the Playboy logo. It would be a lot cooler if it had some like kind of branding on the back, or if this was embroidered. I mean, honestly, I got this for myself, so I don't really plan on reselling it. It might hit the store. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. There's a lot of things that I buy thinking like, oh, I'm gonna keep that for myself, and then I just get rid of it because I convince myself later not to keep it because I have so many clothes. It's ridiculous. If it does hit the store, then you guys will know if you follow the account, which is Robitussin and Poppy. If it doesn't hit the store, you will see it on my personal Instagram, which is the Starr Life. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below, along with a link to all of my other social networks. But anyways, guys, that is, oh, sorry, that's not it. Let's go through the stickers. Today's stickers were kind of boring, to be honest. I didn't get anything special. I just got 6 box logos, very dry. Very, very weak Supreme. I wanted some like Araki stickers or something, man. It does give me 6 more box logos to add to the collection. So I passed on the hoodie, mainly because like I said, that graphic was like chill. I mean, I probably would have got the hoodie if it had the orchid graphic. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like that graphic. I know a lot of people actually liked the short sleeve graphic more than the orchid graphic. But I mean, that's what photography is. Photography is a form of art, so it's all up to interpretation. Obviously, certain pieces are gonna gravitate towards certain people, and certain people are just gonna like something more than the other one. It's just, that's what it is. So let me know if you guys got anything from this drop, and if you guys liked anything from this drop, what you guys thought of it, which piece you guys liked more, and why. As I said earlier, make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is at the Starr Life. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below. Also, a lot of you guys asked about this song, and I did put on this video link to the song below or whatever, but at the end of this video I'm gonna use a song from my friend Josh J Means, or The Means. Go listen to that music. That's like my best friend's 2nd grade. I want you guys to hear his music. It's super dope. He does shout me out in it, so you know, let me know if you guys can find it. You guys can comment on the SoundCloud and let me know if you hear the spot where he shouted out the movement. But anyways, go listen to that song. It's super dope. I'm gonna play it on the outro of this little video where I show you guys some detailed looks at these garments. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, comment down below, like this video, subscribe if you have not already. There's a little red button that says subscribe in it. Click that. But yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. And as always, keep living the Starr Life.
20, 30, murder, yeah, 20, 30, murder, 20, 30, murder. Was a hill in this prime, post 1989, with pasty bread depicts you chose a side, down to right, see nation, feel the tide. Red means dead, courtesy of the south side. Someone hit, just a kid, school bus full of witnesses, counselors assemble them. Star life and I swap tales of daily sins, just two innocent best friends. Mama always said, boys, don't go out the front yard, cause there's devils out there. I said he's burning in hell. Look where they found him, raised in public housing, liquor stores and dealers all around me, stripped of faith, morals drowning. No father figures here to arouse these curiosities, neighborhood atrocities. Let the hope know.